Phases that make sense while you're inside them are rarely the ones that change you. The ones that change you are the ones you can't explain. The ones where you're somewhere between who you were and who you're becoming, and there's no clean way to describe what's happening to anyone who asks. You're not stuck, you're not lost, but you're also not somewhere you can point to on a map. You're in a space that doesn't have a name yet, and you've been there long enough that you've started to wonder if something is wrong with you for still being there. Nothing is wrong with you. You're in the right place. And what I want to tell you, what I think some part of you already knows, is that this particular phase, the one that makes the least sense, is doing the most significant work. Let me describe it because I think you'll recognize it. Things that used to feel important no longer hold the same weight, not because you've given up, but because something inside you has quietly outgrown them and you haven't fully caught up to that fact yet. Relationships, goals, even identities that fit you perfectly before now sit slightly off-center, and you keep trying to adjust the fit rather than admit the fit has changed. You've also gotten harder to read, even to yourself. There are moments of unusual clarity, brief, vivid, certain, and then long stretches where everything feels muffled and you can't locate your own conviction. You know you're moving, but you can't feel your own momentum. That's not stagnation. That's the specific sensation of transformation happening below the level where it's visible yet. And you've probably noticed that your relationship to other people's opinions has shifted. The old voices, the ones that used to have real authority over your choices, have gotten quieter. Not because you've stopped caring, but because something in you is calibrating to a different frequency now. One that belongs to the version of your life you're actually moving toward. The approval you used to need from the outside world has started to feel like the wrong currency. Here's what makes this phase so hard to stay in. It produces almost no visible output. Other people don't see the recalibration happening. They see the same circumstances. They see you in roughly the same place you were before. And some of them, the ones who care about you, start to reflect that back with concern. Are you okay? What's your plan? You seem different. And you don't have a clean answer because the honest answer is, I'm changing at a level I can't yet show you. I'm becoming someone I can't yet introduce you to. The work is real and it's constant and it's invisible, and I don't have a timeline I can put on some paper and show it to you. That gap between the depth of what's shifting and the absence of external evidence is genuinely one of the loneliest places to live. Because the people who love you can't see what you can feel, and you can feel it clearly enough to know something is happening, but not clearly enough yet to fully trust it without occasionally collapsing into doubt. I want to say this directly. That doubt is not a signal that you're wrong. It's a signal that you're human, and that what you're carrying is real enough to feel heavy. Things that don't matter don't produce that kind of doubt. The doubt is a side effect of genuine investment. Every significant shift in a person's life has a phase like this one directly preceding it. Always, not sometimes, always. Before the clarity arrives, there is a period of profound unclarity. Before the new life takes shape, the old one has to become sufficiently loose. Before you step forward, you have to stand still long enough that the ground underneath you changes. This is not a malfunction. This is the structure of transformation itself. What the phase is doing, underneath the confusion, underneath the waiting, underneath the invisible restructuring you can feel but not explain, is making you load-bearing. It's building in you the capacity to hold what's coming, not just to receive it, but to sustain it. to not collapse under it, to not sabotage it 6 months in because somewhere under the surface you still believe you're the person from before the phase began. The life that's assembling itself on the other side of this is sized for who you're becoming inside it, not who you were when it started, and that requires a depth of interior renovation that doesn't happen on a schedule. It happens when it's finished. And it will be finished. You will come out the other side of this, and you will be able to see, with total clarity, exactly why it took this long, exactly what it was building, exactly what would not have been possible without it. So here's what I want to say to you about how to be in this phase. Not how to get through it faster, because it doesn't work that way, but how to move through it with as little unnecessary suffering as possible. Stop measuring your progress by the metrics of the old version of your life. The old you had a clear scorecard. You knew what winning looked like. Those measures no longer apply, and the reason this phase feels like failure to some part of you is that you're still holding the old scorecard up to a game that changed entirely. Put it down. The new metrics are not yet fully visible, but they include things like how much more honest you're being with yourself, how much more you're trusting your own view on a situation, how much less energy you're spending managing other people's perceptions of you, how much closer you're living to the actual truth of what you want. Those are not nothing. Those are everything. They are the entire foundation of what comes next. Also, stop treating uncertainty as the enemy of this phase. The uncertainty is part of the structure. You're building something you've never built before. Of course you don't have a blueprint. Of course you can't see the finished thing. That's not a problem with your vision. That's just what it looks like to be at the front edge of your own becoming. There will be a moment, and it tends to arrive without warning, when this phase retroactively makes complete sense, when you can see the whole arc of it, when you look back at the confusion and the waiting and the invisible work, and you understand with a kind of deep physical relief that every part of it was necessary, that nothing was wasted, that the timing, which seemed so wrong, was exactly right. That moment is closer than it feels. Not because I have information you don't, but because the quality of your confusion right now has a particular texture that I recognize. The most disorienting part of a transformation is usually the last part, the place where you've already changed but the world hasn't caught up yet, the place where you're standing between two versions of your life and neither one is fully real yet. That's where you are, and that means you're very, very close. Before I close, I want to ask you to do something with me right now. Go to the comments and write what phase of life you're in. Write, I'm in the phase of blank, and I'm choosing to trust it. Name the phase, honestly. It might be rebuilding, letting go, starting over, waiting, becoming. Something with no name, yet. Whatever is true for you, because as you write those words, there are hundreds of other people watching this video at this same moment, each of them in their own unnamed phase, carrying their own invisible weight, trusting something they can feel but can't yet prove. And when you name your phase in the comments, you're not just acknowledging it to yourself, you're witnessing each other. You're creating a community of people who chose to trust the thing that made no sense, and who are finding each other on the other side of that choice. Write it. Mean it. Watch what that does. And if this video touched somewhere inside of you, share it with someone else who may need to hear it. Someone who is also in the middle of awakening into a new life, that may just need these words of encouragement to know they're on the right track. You are on the right track. The phase you're in right now is not a detour. It is the route, And the reason it doesn't look like progress from where you're standing is that you're measuring a diagonal journey with a horizontal ruler. You are going somewhere. You have been going somewhere this entire time. The confusion was not a malfunction. It was the feeling of your life reorganizing itself around a truer center than the one you started with. And when it makes sense, and it will, you will not wish you had rushed it. You will only wish you had trusted it sooner. So start now. Trust it now. Let this be the moment you stop fighting the phase and start letting it finish what it came to do.